Hello guys, in this video I'm just going to show how you can unlock all of the simulators in the game, what are the conditions, and what are the simulator rewards. So just like the last video, the format I'm going to follow is I'm going to use the post mission save files. So this is we're going to load from right after you've completed a certain mission, and then just to show that the simulator unlocks right after that. So let's get. I'm going to divide this into two parts. One is just the first is just going to be showing all the Durandal simulators, and second is all the UCS simulators. So this is not going to be in chronological order. Also, I've posted this entire list in the video description for easy reference. So let's just get right into it. I'm not going to be discussing any particular strategies. Already got plenty of videos on my channel if you want to see how each simulator plays out. Okay, so as to be expected, Durandal Simulation 1 opens up right after stage 1. Now because I'm loading from post-mission saves, we'll have to go through a lot of dialogue. So I'm just gonna skip this. So here we go, as soon as we get the menu, this is our first simulation. Yes, very helpful. And as is to be expected, this will be the same map as the recently concluded mission, the Jutland map. Not a lot of enemies, should be a pretty easy one. And so we don't get any items or stuff from this, just get some EPN money. Generally speaking, simulators will give more money than EP. Most of the EP you're just gonna have to rely on the story missions. Okay, the next round of simulation opens up after stage 4. Oh my god, they're not gonna give us the menu until a whole bunch of dialogue. Man, even skipping dialogue takes a long time. So hangar is where we'll finally get the frickin' menu. And we have Sim 2 now. As is to be expected, this is the same location as mission number 2. Should be fairly straightforward again. And once again, you don't get any special items from this, you just get some EP and money. So next sim opens up, for Durandal, next sim opens up after stage 6. Now note that stage 6, which is a German border mission, you need to beat it in 15 turns in order to also open Sim 9. Now it's not mandatory, but uh, one of the guides mentions that unless you unlock all of the simulators as early as possible, the last 2 simulators may or may not show up. There's no 100% guarantee, so that's why I'm going to stress that. I'm also going to, yeah, I'm going to stress the early unlock opportunities. So you absolutely want to strive for it. But if you're just looking for the simulator rewards, no need to go out of your way for early unlocks, unless they've got some incredible sim rewards that you really want ASAP. So sim number 3 will open up automatically after stage 6, but if you manage the optional objective of finishing stage 6 within 15 turns, then sim 9 will also open up. Oh my god, give me a break. Because this is when Bosch joins us for the first time. This is right before the Blau and Naval base mission. Menu. There you go, got 3 and also got 9 here. So even if you did not get 9, at this point you can immediately start up Sim 3. And if you beat this within 20 turns, which I think should be relatively easy. This is a Polish resource base map, the mission that we just completed. So for this mission itself, you only get monetary and some EP rewards. But if you manage to beat this in 20 turns, it will also unlock Sim 9. And if you take a look at Sim 9, I believe this is the crossover to the UCS branch. Yeah, the Venezuelan road mission. And this is the first time when the Durandal Sims not only give monetary and EP rewards, but this one also gives us the Galbados rocket launcher. Galbados rocket launcher is the only rocket launcher that is available to the Durandal, so make use of it or not as you wish. I've never found a use for it. Durandal has better options anyway. Okay, so that was Sim D3 and 9. Let's move on to stage 10. After stage 10, Sim 4 opens up. So I believe stage 10 was UCS, the Rural Village Mission. Yeah. So you're gonna need to go through all the dialogue and switch branches, switch perspectives. And when we get to Durandal, that is the first time we can access Sim 4. Oh shit, I have to talk to people? They're not giving me the exit option. I'm not sure if I needed to go inside the house. Probably did, and the school. Honestly, now I feel like I should have just gone in chronological order. Okay, finally switch to the Durandal perspective. There's probably going to be a bunch of dialogue here as well. Oh wow, we're gonna have to go through the entire Lancaster sequence. Go into the bar and what. This is gonna take longer than I expected. Okay, back at Durandal HQ. Can you give me? Oh my god. Only the hangar will give me a menu. So at this point, finally, Durandal Simulation 4 can be accessed. And I believe this is the Blower Enable map. Yep, there's a Blower Enable map. And it's nighttime. No particular rewards, just the usual. Okay, for the next simulator, we move on to post stage 15. So this is right after the Zafton border. When we get ambushed by a bunch of enemies in the Zafton border. Right after that, we get Sim 5 we can access. Hold on. So that'll probably be this map. No, actually, none of the simulators has this map. It's the Warsaw map, right? So once again, no special rewards as such. All the goodies start from the higher level sims. Higher number sims, I should say. Okay, so that was Sim 5. Special mention to stage 16. So So I'm loading from a save file just before the Port Nikolaev. If you get into this mission, there's an optional objective here that you need to fulfill. So there are 2 missile Alfonsos here. Here's one. And here's the other one. Destroy both of these within 15 turns in order to unlock Sim 10. And Sim 10 has a fantastic reward, so you might want to go out of your way to unlock it. Unlock it at this stage, otherwise you'll have to wait a couple more missions. If you did not manage to unlock, you have to go all the way to stage 18. So a couple more missions. If you didn't manage to unlock it in stage 16, after stage 16, you have to wait a couple more missions. So I think this is after the Madeira event. So after mission 18, Sim 6 becomes available. And this is the Mega Float base map. So this one does not have any rewards, but the objective here is if you did not manage to unlock Sim 10 earlier, you need to beat this in 25 turns. Is it 25? Yeah, 25 turns in order to unlock D10. This is your last opportunity. This one only gives monetary and EP rewards. Okay, next we need to mention stage 22. There's an optional objective that needs to be met there. But let's check out Sim D10 first. That is the Kumana Harbor map. Forget about the UCS branch. Stage 22 is the carrier defense mission. Who cut the music? my god, stop talking! Menu. Okay, Sim D10. This one's a super annoying mission. But you get a shit ton of money. And you finally get one of the best goodies you can get in the Durandal team, the Vampire parts. Vampire parts, it's a decent missile as well as machine gun attached arms. You get one left arm, one right arm. Yeah, you always get them in pairs. So it behooves you not to make behooves you not to make use of it. Wait, no, behooves you to make use of it. It's got lots of ammo both for the machine gun and the missile. So yeah, I mean it's nothing compared to what you get as a Sim 10 reward on the UCS branch, but it doesn't get much better than this. Okay, now I was talking about what you need to do in stage 22. Let's just get into the mission. So once again, this is an optional objective, but this does allow you to unlock a sim early. And as I mentioned before, you want to unlock sims as early as you can, because otherwise there's a chance that you won't be able to unlock Sim 13 and 14, the last two sims. So in this mission, you have to defend the carrier, but the optional objective is to not allow its HP to go below 2400. So it starts off at 6000, but these three rocket launchers here are gonna start hitting away right from turn 1. So you want to destroy all three of them before the carrier's HP goes below 2400, and that will unlock Sim D11. Okay, so that was stage 22. Now if you didn't manage to do that, you need to wait one more mission. After stage 23, Sim 7 becomes available. Sim 7 becomes available, and if you didn't manage to unlock 11, if you just want the reward, Sim 7, which map is this? Okay, this is, I guess it's right after the Fortress Wall mission. So you get that Fortress Wall map. And if you manage to beat this in 30 turns, which I think is very generous, you'll be able to unlock Sim 11. And for this sim itself, you don't really get special rewards, you just get cash and some AP. And finally, once you've unlocked Sim 11, Caracas City. Man, I hate city maps. This one's quite an annoying mission from what I remember. But this one, from now on, these sims are going to give you special rewards. In addition to cash and AP, you also get the Zeleny 2 wanzer, full wanzer set. I found that it's not much better than what we have currently, so I guess if you're struggling for cash, you can always use this, but nothing special. Okay. Now, special note for mission number 24. Let's get into it first. Thankfully, no extreme exposition at this stage in the game. So this is where it's just the final confrontation against Glacier, where you've got all of these British allies. So you need to make sure that out of 6 of them, at least 4 of them survive the mission. Which might seem a bit challenging considering the opposition here, but if you've got a good strategy, it's extremely possible these guys can take care of themselves around this area. Anyway, 4. You may need to have at least 4 of them survive. There's no immediate reward, but down the road, this is a condition for opening Sim 12. Okay, let's fast forward to after stage 26. So this is now we need to switch from UCS branch, I believe. And this is after the Zafran border mission. We find out they're gonna attack Paris, and we need to head back there. So this is basically the Durandal endgame. So at this stage, you should have Simulator 8 opens up by itself, and you should have opened up Simulator 12 if you manage to keep the 4 allies alive. Otherwise, if you just want the reward, you can unlock Simulator 12 by finishing Simulator 8 in how many turns? 20 turns. Seeing a pattern here? The simulator itself only gives monetary rewards and some EP. And Sim 12. Now this is when conditions become quite difficult for unlocking the last 2 simulators. So for this mission, look at the number of enemies, eh? You need to beat this in 15 turns, and this is one of 2 conditions for unlocking Sim 13. And in addition to that, this sim gives us, in addition to monetary reward and EP, we'll get the Arto machine gun, which is like one of the best machine guns in the game, I guess. Oh no, this is not one of 2 conditions. Sim 13 should open up right away. I keep getting confused about this. So I believe I have a save where I have beat Sim 12. Yep, Sim 13 opens up right after, if you manage to beat Sim 12 in 15 turns. Now it's Sim 13 where you need to beat it also in 15 turns. And this is the VTOL based underground mission. This one of the most difficult missions in the game, just because of how beefy the enemies are. Don't think you get a lot of money from this, but what you get as a reward is quite good. You get an option of selecting a nice jetpack, EMP, or a radio. I almost always go for the radio. I've found certain uses for the radio backpack, not just for grinding, but it's got good stats. So we need to beat this within 15 turns. Sim 14 will not open up right away. It will open up after stage 27, after we manage to achieve an optional objective in stage 27. The second last Durandal mission. The optional objective in this mission is really weird.
Alright.
But you kind of need to do that anyway if you are using Robert as using Robert's radio backpack. Beck's radio backpack rather. Robert is the one assisting us. So this is a Paris assembly mission. Robert himself tells us that these are the 2 units that we need to destroy before air operation, radio operation. We'll be able to call in airstrikes and whatnot, or even salvage. So make sure you don't die. But the option objective here is to destroy both of those units before turn 8. So initially I had a lot of trouble spotting these guys, but these guys look bigger than your standard wanzers. So, and plus they'll start moving towards the centers right from turn 1 itself. So that makes it easier to identify. The second one is here. So these 2 you need to destroy before turn 8. Was pretty difficult on my first time, but subsequently I found it easier since they are very predictable. So that is the second condition to open up Sim 14. So at the end of mission 27, if you do not have access to 14, then something's gone horribly wrong. There we go, final simulation available to us in the Durandal branch. And this one has the best reward. Unfortunately, it just comes so late, it's useless. So you get a lot of money, and more importantly, you get to choose between 3 wanzer sets. I think out of this, the Visor 4 Rogue is just simply the best one. I don't know why they even give us a choice. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, there's absolutely no doubt about it. So those were all the simulators and simulator rewards for Durandal. So I'll have one for UCS as well. Hope you found this informative, and yeah, if you have any other advice for me here, do let me know. Thanks for watching.